Okay, so the final part of this is going to be the why, all right? And this is the part where I'm going to go ahead and stop talking, and we're going to pass this off to you guys to finish a simple assignment where you're simply going to be answering this multi-part question. Now, first off, let me kind of get into the requirements slash expectations, because we definitely have them. This is a big question, all right? This is a big question that we're only giving you this one. We definitely want you to really go into detail, all right? So as far as the options, first off, you have the choice to either do a video or you can just do a written response. All right. We thought it'd be nice to do the video just to mix things up a little bit. But like I said, if you can't do the video or you don't want to, you can do a written response for this. All right. The next thing is your response. We're probably looking for, and I hate to put, paragraphs to it, but probably between 2 to 3 paragraphs to really be able to answer this multi-part question. All right. And as far as the video, what that'll probably look like is, I'd imagine, depending on how fast or slow you talk, you're probably looking between minute 30, maybe two. I don't know. All right. But the point is, make sure that you have that kind of 2 to 3 paragraph minimum. You can definitely go further if you want to. All right. All right, so that being said, let me go ahead and read the question for you. It's a big one, all right? And then I'll make sure to explain the different parts so you know what you're doing, all right? Okay, so the dark side of economics, the past, the present, and the future. When thinking about the economic terms that we have discussed during this unit, scarcity, supply and demand, opportunity cost, etc., why do you believe individuals involved in the slave trade were willing to enslave fellow human beings for economic gain? What examples exist in the modern world of people placing economic priorities over general humanity? What economic reforms, changes, do you think need to be made to avoid travesties like these in the future? All right. So let me go ahead and break this question down for you. Now, first thing you probably notice is a 3-part questions, essentially 3 main questions that you need to answer. Now, the first one is going to focus in the past on this topic, the Atlantic slave trade. So to simply put it, this is asking you, why were the people involved in this trade, the slave traders, willing to forego humanity for a profit? Okay, why were they willing to sell people for goods? Okay, for resources. All right, and just make sure when you're attacking that question, make sure that you're using terms that we have discussed: scarcity, supply and demand, opportunity costs, etc. All right. So really asking you for the motivation of these people from the past. Now, we want to go ahead and tie this to the present because unfortunately, are we perfect in the modern world, especially when it comes to economics? No, I'm sorry, we're not. So, where can you think of any examples where people, instead of thinking about other human beings, are just thinking about the bottom line? They're thinking about economics. All right. And unfortunately, there's plenty of examples of this. All right. Unfortunately, the trade of humans, that is not gone. Unfortunately, really horrific or poor working conditions in certain areas, certain countries, that is not gone. So we want you to actually kind of look into this, look it up, and include that in your response. All right. And then the last one, because we're always looking forward, is the future. Okay. So as far as what you have seen from the past and the present, what are some things that need to be changed to make sure that we're not infringing on just basic human rights, human freedoms in the future? Okay, I hope that helps. All right, so here is the deal. At this point, you kind of have 2 options. Option 1 is you could just go directly to start answering this question. Once again, you can type that out, or you can record a video and include that in your assignment. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually include one more video inside this series of videos. But what I'm going to say is this is optional. Now, the reason for that is a lot of the information that's going to be covered in this video, I covered myself. But this video is professionally produced. It's a TED Talk video, and it's really good. All right. And I think it's about 5 minutes, definitely worth the time. And it'll definitely help you answering the question. All right. Yeah, so definitely repetitive information, but a story like this deserves to be told twice, and this will only help you. Okay, so once again, you can go ahead and move on to this video that will summarize everything I talked about, add a little bit more background, or go ahead and start answering the question that I just gave you. Have a good one.